Hey guys, this is Hayden from Patrick Craig Academy, and in today's video we are going to be talking about adverbs, adjectives, and the confusion between the two. If you're looking to follow along in the packet, this is coming from the ACT Grammar Usage Packet, and the lesson starts on page 11. So, adjectives versus adverbs. An adverb is going to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, and usually give some extra information about when, where, why, and how. So, let's look at some examples. She quickly ran down the street. Quickly is our adverb, modifying ran, which is a verb. We can also look at the sentence down here. She ran across the hardly mowed grass. Hardly is our adverb, and it's modifying mowed, which is an adjective. Adjectives, on the other hand, are going to describe nouns and pronouns and usually give some extra information about which one, how many, what kind, color, shape, just to name a few things they can describe. So, for our examples, I gave her a red scarf. Red is our adjective, modifying the noun scarf. Or, it was terrible. Terrible being our adjective, modifying the pronoun it. So, if you need to tell whether or not you're dealing with an adjective or an adverb, there's some steps you can take to break it down. First, find what's being described. Circle whatever that is. Then think to yourself, okay, is that a noun, verb, pronoun, adjective? What part of speech is that? Identify it. If you're dealing with a noun or pronoun, you know you're going to have an adjective. If you're dealing with an adverb, an adjective, or another verb, the descriptive is usually going to be an adverb. And just a quick tip, adverbs, not all the time, but 90% of the time, are going to end in ly. Usually, casually, hardly, happily, anything that ends in ly is usually an adverb. Once you've identified your descriptor, you can make your best educated guess about what the answer is going to be. Here's some practice you can do if you're following along in the packet. Answers are in the very back. But right now, we are going to go over this sample question together. So go ahead, read through the sentence. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to ask, what is the descriptor in this underlined portion? In this underlined portion, just between coolly magnificence, our descriptor is coolly. Then we ask, what is being described in the underlined portion? In this case, magnificence. What part of speech is magnificence? It's actually a noun. So we need to have, because we're dealing with a noun, we have to have an adjective describing it. Coolly is an adverb, so to turn that into an adjective, we're actually going to have the correct answer be choice B, cool magnificence. Here are some further explanations if you need it, but we've got the adjective modifying the noun, and that is what is correct. We're going to do one more challenge sample question together, a little bit trickier. Go ahead, read through. Right now, the sentence says, Mink used her passionate politics voice to advocate equality for all citizens. In the last sample question, we asked, what's the modifier and what's the descriptor and what's being described in the underlined portion? In this one, we have to look beyond just what's underlined in the sentence. That's why it's a challenge question. So in this case, we're going to see, because right now, passionate politics, adjective, noun. If you just look at the underlined portion, that seems right. But what we have to recognize is that voice is a noun right here. And politics should actually be an adjective form to make it political voice, to make that one entity. And then we can have passionate be our adjective to describe that one big noun. The answer choice that correctly does that for us is going to be choice C. So it changes the sentence to, Mink used her passionate political voice to advocate equality for all citizens. Now we have an adjective describing that one big noun, and all is correct. Here's some more ACT questions that you can do in your packet, but that's all for this video.